going to be doing a review of the Smart 4 electric car from Mercedes-Benz. This one is made in 2022 and the estimated cost is 20,000 thereabouts, about 22,500. It can only seat 4 people, so you have the driver and the passenger seat, and at the back, I'll be bringing you in later, you've got 2 people and then a little boot and the front. Is the hatchback and it's all electric, so you need to have an electric car charger, which I will also do a review on in a few minutes. The front part is where the battery is, but you will charge it from the side, from the back, the same way you do the petrol filling. But to open the front, just to see what is there, you push down the buttons, pull out the button, and then it slides out. In the front of the car, you have the battery that you charge with an electric home charger or an outdoor one, and you got other things in the front. Just push back, slide it back in, and push the button back to secure it. It's all made of plastic, so it's not quite durable, but it's for purpose. The car comes with a little boot, and to open it, you have the logo sign. Underneath it, there's a little button. You push it, and the car boot opens. And Mercedes-Benz includes in the package of the car a domestic car charger. You can use this for your home plug if you don't have the electric power one, but this one will take hours to charge your car, so the best option is to use the other one, which is the powerful domestic car electric charger that you install into your home. This one will take about 3 hours, anything between 1 to 3 hours depending on the voltage that you get, and this all comes free with the car. It costs about £500 extra if you have to buy it. There is also a bag included free to put the car cables in. There's an instruction booklet I'll put in the boot for the car, and you have also the keys for the alloy keys and the tires as well. To close the boot, just gently push it down and it closes. The car has a power steering and a media system that I will show you. It has a little automatic gear, handbrake, and the accelerator and the brake is automatic. And you have a gauge that shows you when to charge your battery, a bit like the petrol gauge that tells you how far you've used your petrol. This also tells you how far you've gone. So you can seat 4 people. You have the driver's seat, the passenger seat, and 2 at the back. It has sunroof. This you just push down and it slides out, 1 in the front, 1 in the back. I would show you the back seat as well. That's the inside of the car. That's the driver's seat, the passenger seat, and also the back seat. Not very roomy, but quite sufficient. It's supposed to be a city car. It has back and front sunroof. You push that down and it slides in, so you can see the sun coming. The glass I don't think opens. You have another one in the front as well, which you do the same thing. Push down and then it slides out. There are extra cups or holders to put things, and that you can slide to close as well to keep it clean and nice. There's a handrest between the driver's seat and the passenger seat, and the gear is automatic. You can see every electric car usually comes automatic. This is full automatic. This is full electric car. It's not the hybrid. The back window has nothing to wind it down, so you have a little lock that you press and then there's a knob like a latch that you open and then use to push your window out for fresh air. To open that as well, you pull it out and then secure it, and then the window is locked. The car has a media system. To make use of that, you pair it with your phone. I need to turn the engine on gently so you can see it come on. I've got my phone connected now, and this, you can use anything from your phone on it. This comes with a touch screen that you can pair with your phone, and everything on your phone, your WhatsApp, your whatever is on your phone, your Waze, if you have that map, your music, that's my Spotify, messages, if I want to, you know, pick my messages on my phone, my Google Map, the calendar, everything on my phone. I've got the app. It comes with a smart app that I've downloaded, and you can use this to see the state of your car, level of the charge on the battery, and different things that Mercedes car has put onto that app. So you have messages, I've got my Spotify to play my music just on my Spotify, push it, select any album that I like, and of course my Zoom, if I quickly have to have a Zoom meeting. I'm a businesswoman, so I can, you know, do that in my car, and I've got my WhatsApp. So basically everything on my phone transfers to this. And the good thing is you don't have to use a cable to do that. It's automatically just transfer once you've paired your phone. You got the heating system, you have the AC, also the car chair heater. So you turn that on and off there if you want to heat up your seats. So it's just a little brilliant little car. The front doors and the windows in the front has automatic, so you can just push it and you can wind up and down with your little knob. It has usual airbags. The sunroof, like I said earlier on, that you just, the front one, you just push it and it slides out, and then you close it. So the gear is automatic. It's automatic gear, so you have your brake and your pedal to push to accelerate the car, and then you have the little joystick. That's the automatic system. This one has a little button in front. You push that button and you can move from park to reverse to neutral and to drive. And underneath this little cabinet compartment here, you have two cup holders as well. You have your two USB charger if you want to charge your phone. You have the old-fashioned plug that you can use for your hair plug, and you have a little compartment as well here that you can just put your phone to lay to rest. It doesn't charge. It would have been nice if this can charge your phone, but no, it doesn't. And then you have your handbrake and a little bit of handrest between the passenger seat and the driver's seat. What a lovely, lovely, lovely car. The glove compartment is very small. You can only put in maybe your glasses, your phone, or a little bit of information there. Nothing else can go in. It's quite small. This car has a powerful power steering, and it can go around and do a U-turn in just one go. It has also the shortcut to the media. You have the telephone, and also you have the wiper, the signal, and the usuals for every car. Like I said, you can check the mileage. Is a new one, so I've only just done less than 10 miles from delivery, and that's the gauge that you can use to check your gauge for your battery charge, the same way you check the one you have for your petrol. So this car is a little runner. I would now move on and show you how to drive. To start the engine, I'm just gonna turn the ignition on just one time, and it's so quiet you might just think it hasn't started, so you keep turning it, but just turn it once quietly. It's an automatic car, so you got the brakes and the accelerator. Those are the two things you need, and the little stick as well. The steering is one of the best steerings in the world. You can turn it around so quickly in one go, like a cab driver. Absolutely gorgeous. So adjust your car seat. The steering can go up and down as well. You can adjust your steering. The steering goes up and down depending on your height, so adjust that to your height. Once then you go to the gear and push it to press the brake and push down to return to reverse. You can read the sound. It's got camera as well. Neutral means you can go anywhere. And then I've got it on drive, and I'm going to now push down my handbrake, and then it will be ready to drive. Give the car a little drive so you can see how silent the engine is, and also the other benefits included the reverse has an alarm, a sensor that tells you with a little noise if you are hitting any obstacle that you can't see at the back of the car. So I'll go around the block now just to show you how lovely this little car drives. The sensor comes on with an alarm sound to warn you that you are probably going to hit something. There's an obstruction, an obstacle around where you are parking, when you are reverse parking, that you can't see. So this is a good one as well as part of this car. Lovely. The reverse puts on the camera. It checks the entire surrounding. So it's got a reverse camera so you don't hit the back. My alarm is gone off. Installed, you need to have a space. Mine is in front of my garage, and this is a private land, so you can see that it's right behind. I've got my charger, so that charger would need the cable to be charging. So if you are on a public road, the installers will not be able to install it. This is where you can have the tricky bit that you have to now resort to using the single phase home one, and that will take ages to charge. Alternative to the domestic home charger is the ordinary plug ones, the single phase that you can just plug directly into any home one. So if you don't have the facility or the affordability for this one, you can just buy the cable and plug it into any home plug. This will take ages to charge, several hours. So that's why it's not a good advice to buy electric vehicle if you don't have the private space like a driveway or a garage that you can place this in, so you don't cross your cables across the road to cause accidents to neighbors and passers-by. And it's compatible with solar. If you don't want to use your home electricity, you can install the solar panel just for this. And this one requires armored cable to wire into your driveway, into your fuse box. Your fuse box has to be the metal one. If you don't have the metal fuse box, then you will need a little separate consumer unit for this particular one, because it's quite powerful. It will melt any old-fashioned fuse box. So to charge it, there's a little compartment like a flap here that you push up, and then you connect your cable to your charger. These chargers come in two types. You have the one that is tethered, meaning it comes with its own cable, but it's fixed. That means you can't use it with various cars. You can only use it with specific cars that is designed for. But with the one I have, I've ordered the one that is without the cable, which means it's detachable. Any cable can go into this to charge. So I'm going to use the cable that is supplied by Mercedes-Benz for my smart car to charge this. One for the car and one for the charger. So I'm doing your petrol pump, and the other one goes into the domestic charger, brand of domestic home charger. This one charges 7 kilowatts, and like I've showed you earlier on, Mercedes-Benz has a charging cable that comes with the car. There are two of them, one that can plug into a single phase plug, ordinary plug at home, but this one plugs into the domestic car charger because it's faster. Within an hour to 3 hours you have your car charged ready. I'll show you how this was installed in another video. So what you need to do, I've got the non-tethered one, means I've got my cable not attached to the car charger. I can charge any car from this base, and there's a little side that has like a pump. So you take one end of the charger and push it into that. It goes in, and then you need to have your car turn on. So my car is open before you can open the flap. There are two flaps, so you open both flaps, push the button in, and then it comes out. So the other side goes in, you push it in, and you see it engaged. That means it's locked. Nobody can take it out anymore. So the next thing to do is to switch on my electric charger in my fuse box, and I'm going to just quickly go to do that now. This is my fuse box, but because it's plastic, you can see you need a metal one, so I've had to install the little unit. I'm going to switch it on for the car charger to turn on in my driving. The green light shows it's charging. Once it's full, it turns off, just like an ordinary phone. Once your phone finishes charging, it turns off, so you don't have to wake up in the night or whenever you're charging it to take it out. You just leave it until you are ready to use your car. And the kilowatts, like I said, on my electric charger is 7. Therefore, this little car will charge in about 1 to 2 hours. I've got 60% on it, so in 30 minutes I should have full battery. The Smart 4 electric car can only go 80 miles before you need to, so you don't get stranded, or you can do it overnight in your home. The other tip is to charge when there is low payment of electricity, because there are different kind of rates, night and day rate. So plan it in such a way that you can do your charging during the low peak period. The charging, like I said, is being charged now, and it will remain like that. No one can take this out when your car is being charged, but once the car is complete, it turns up usually by itself, or you can use an app that comes with a charger. My charger app is not very good. It's saying unavailable on my phone, so what I have to do is just leave it overnight, and then in the morning it's fully charged, turn off the electric charger from the fuse box, and then I will be able to release this from my car, and then I'm good to go. Car charger, so I'm going to turn it off here now, and that will turn off the charger in my drive. Once it's switched off, it's flashing red. That means it's no longer charging. So I'm going to remove it now. So to do that, I first of all have to open my car like that. You can hear it, and then this comes out. Then you close the flap. You know, that's a little flap that you push down to open, like the petrol one, and then the other one goes back on. Your car is good. Then come to the side of your electric charger and take the other cable end out, and then you can put both in your car boot for safekeeping. But if it's in your garage that you've installed your base, then you can wrap this around. It has the facility to just hang it on it like a petrol station, like that. but mine is an outer wall of my garage because I've got a lot of stuff in my garage. So this car will be parked overnight in front of my driveway, in front of my garage for charging. So because of that, I'm going to place this in my boot for safety, because this, if stolen, will cost about £500 to replace. So to open the boot of the car, like I said earlier, is a bit tricky. Push like the little button, press it opens up, and then I'm going to place my charger in the boot until next time. So that's the car charger, the Project EV. This one comes with an app, like I said, so you can control what you're doing with your charging time. Maybe you'd want to charge it for 1 hour, 2 hours, when to stop, when to start. You can set it and start it at any time. But like I said earlier, mine does not work with my Wi-Fi, my network, because I've got 5G, I'm told by the company. So yours might work or not work, but it doesn't matter. You can just manually plug in your cable charger onto there and then into your car. So this little runner is a city vehicle. It will take 80 miles of battery time, and you will need to recharge it after that. The tires are alloy wheels, and it has no spare tire, but you could do the Mercedes-Benz insurance to cover you for 4 years or 5 years for about 500 to 600 pounds. That way you get an expert come out to change your car tires if you ever need to. The tires are with alloy wheels, and they need professional specialists to remove and change them. Thank you for watching my YouTube